Hello, Mark Barrett here from Riverview Portfolio. Very short video now, all about the state pension. There's some really interesting figures from the low income tax reform group, which I just wanted to share with you really. So I'm going to do a quick screen share and I'll explain what it is that we're saying here. So one moment, we'll bring that up for you now. Now, what you can see from this is that these are state pension estimated figures that the low income tax reform group have published. You can see those figures for 25-26 and 26-27. Obviously, we do already now know the state pension for 24-25. The problem is, of course, is that the government has frozen personal allowance. So they said within their policies, and again, never a political comment, simply a statement that they're not going to increase the headline rate of tax, but they haven't. What they've done is they've stopped personal allowance growing. Therefore, the amount of tax that everyone pays increases. So they've achieved what they said they weren't going to do, but they've done it by by stopping the personal allowance growing. There's a problem. Look at 24-25. There's literally only £1,000 worth of income now difference between the state pension and the personal allowance. By the time we get to 26-27, if this state pension forecast is accurate, incomes will be £1,000 higher than the personal allowance, which means any pensioners getting the state pension will be having to file a self-assessment tax return. That's awful. Think of how many people, older family members, please look at the older family members. Do they have income from another pension, a little bit of a side income that might even be pushing them into the self-assessment regime now? And if they are, please reach out to someone like us so that we can get a tax return prepared for them. They don't want the £100 fines. They don't want all the penalties that go with not filing a tax return when you have to. Remember, the state pension is taxable, but the government will not take tax from it. It is paid gross. Therefore, we've now got this situation whereby we're going to potentially see an awful lot of pensioners brought into the tax regime. That might happen now if there's a small amount of additional income. Certainly happen into the future unless the personal allowance changes. Short video now. Just please do look after family members. Just check. I know a lot of the older family members don't want to talk about their incomes, but just check to make sure that the family members are safe right now, and give them a heads up that this problem is arising. So it's a very short video. Hopefully that was helpful. If we can be of any assistance in any way, contact details are at the end of this video. Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye.